Hey, what's up you guys? It's Annie back with another video helping you to turn your YouTube channel into a success. Now, ever since I uploaded my video talking about whether or not your subscribers watch your videos, contributing to whether or not YouTube pushes out your videos further on YouTube to get more views, I have gotten loads and loads and loads of questions asking me, what if you don't have subscribers? So like, yes, having your subscribers watch your videos is what makes your videos get pushed out, but what if you don't have any subscribers, you have very, very little subscribers? Can you still get your videos pushed out on YouTube? Can you still get on the recommended page of YouTube? And can you still get views if you have less than 100 subscribers, less than 10 subscribers, or even 0 subscribers? If you're starting at the very, very zero mark, can you still get your videos pushed out by YouTube and get views? And the answer to that question is absolutely 110% yes. And so that is what I want to share with you guys in this video. So let's sort of bust this myth that is you need subscribers to get recommended on YouTube. So few people actually know this about YouTube, but whether you have 5 subscribers or 5 million subscribers, YouTube begins to recommend your video the very second you upload your video to YouTube. And while not everything is perfect at YouTube and YouTube still makes some kinds of mistakes, I would absolutely argue that their recommendation algorithm is perfect. Ever wonder how you go onto YouTube looking for something in specific, and then YouTube is somehow able to keep you on YouTube for like an hour, even 2 hours, watching video after video after video? That is the algorithm's magic at work. See, the YouTube algorithm is perfectly set up by the engineers at YouTube so that the very second you open up YouTube and land on your homepage, the content put in front of you is perfectly tailored to you. A perfect mix of content based on the YouTubers you watch most often, content you have recently searched for, and the type of content you watch most often. Which is why you have that bar of keywords above the videos on your recommended page that pretty much altogether sums up perfectly your taste in content on YouTube. And that is how YouTube's algorithm keeps you watching on YouTube, is by recommending video after video after video to you that perfectly matches the type of content you love to watch on YouTube in hopes of keeping you watching longer. And this is the very same system that the YouTube algorithm uses the very second you upload your video to push it out in front of people. The algorithm looks at your video to figure out what is the main topic of this video and what are the keywords associated to your video. Then it will instantly scour the internet to find viewers who are currently on YouTube this very second, who either typically watch content related to the video you have just uploaded, who watch other creators who make similar content as you do, or people who have recently searched things up on YouTube that has to do with your video. And it then places the video you have just uploaded in front of those people in hopes of having those people watch your video, which then takes your video into a very specific period of time, which for the sake of this video we will call the incubation period, or even the preliminary period, so to speak. So there is no specific number of how many people YouTube actually puts your video in front of. Whether it's 10 people, 50 people, 100, 1,000, 10,000, there is no specific number. But however many people it does end up being that your video is put in front of on the recommended page, for the first hour, maybe even first 2 hours that YouTube is recommending your content to people on YouTube, it's gonna look at the 5 most important metrics as far as your video's performance goes. And you can watch this video I uploaded a few days ago that basically breaks down every one of these metrics in much more detail, but these are the very, very basic metrics in every single video's performance on YouTube that the algorithm is set up to look for to indicate whether or not audience members are enjoying the video or not really resonating with that content. Which is what then determines, does YouTube keep pushing out your video or does it die right then and there? And one mistake I consistently see people making over and over and over again when it comes to this is basing their video's performance off of the average metrics of their videos and not the metrics that are specific to browse features and the homepage. So basically, if you want to know how people are reacting to your videos on the homepage and recommended page, you don't want to be looking at the analytics of how your video performed in search or in the subscription box. You want to know the very specific metrics and numbers of how did your video perform in recommended. So what you want to do is go into the analytics of that specific video, then go over into the reach tab and go to where it says see more. Then what you want to do is change the little time period in the top corner where I think it should say something like since uploaded or in lifetime, and change that to literally any other time period. For whatever reason, this trick does not work in since uploaded, so whether you make it the last 24 hours, the last week, whatever, it just can't be in since uploaded. Then once you have made this change, you'll see that every single one of those traffic sources is now clickable. So what you want to do is go ahead and click on the browse features specifically, and then look specifically at where it says home. This is what represents the home page and the recommended page. This is going to show you word for word, letter for letter, exactly what the algorithm sees when it is recommending your content to people on their homepage, and the metrics they are basing your video's performance on. Meaning that if your video performed terribly with your subscribers or it performed terribly in search rankings, there's still a chance that your video performs really well with people on the homepage and gets pushed out further. And this is the science behind a channel with very, very little subscribers that typically doesn't get that many views suddenly having a video that blows up out of nowhere. So if ever you are a YouTuber that has, let's say, like 100 subscribers, and on average you get like 50 views on your video, then all of a sudden you have one video that suddenly gets like 3,000 views or 5,000 views. And while there is absolutely an undeniable advantage to having active subscribers who watch every one of your videos, you are far from doomed if you have less than 100, less than 10, or even 0 subscribers. Even with 3, 5, 10 subscribers, you can still have a video positively blow up on YouTube. That is of course the origin of how my video and my channel actually took off and blew up in the first place. So that, you guys, is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it was helpful to you. If you are one of the ones who was curious or had questions about that whole thing, I really hope this helped to clear that stuff up for you, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!